Yo, we are back. Happy Bulldog Sunday. Let me check out my analytics. Hit that like button, it's free. And we're going to keep it funky. Welcome to Bulldog Sunday. Everybody tap in accordingly. Make sure we're on. Let's get it going.
Might say I will, but I really won't. Thoughts going back and forth, so I need to smoke. I believe I don't. Had too many fears, only two. It's the me, God, and leave my daughter here. Out looking, so I'm looking down at my life. Sorta like a guardian angel of Jesus Christ. I called my dad last night, I needed advice. Had a convo about when your feelings ain't right or ain't feeling right. Can't let my life go downtown like pipe. Let there be light. Gotta pedal through life like I'm on a bike. Mama never raised no punk, so I gotta fight. Yeah, I'm trying to build my dynasty. Soon I can leave Rihanna with my legacy. Like I'm on the court and the whole crowd's looking. I never been a quitter, so I'ma keep pushing.
Uh-oh, I'ma keep doing me. I gotta do what's best for me. Uh-oh, I'ma keep being strong. I gotta make it out, I've been waiting too long. Uh-oh, I'ma keep doing me. I gotta do what's best for me. Uh-oh, I'ma be strong. I gotta make it out, I've been waiting too long.
Long awaited, but I grind for it. I'm trying to get my planets and put them in orbit. I'm on some new shit, out with the old. I need the platinum, but I will settle for gold. I'm trying to feed my life up. Million nigga, but haters still try to knock 'em. I need money all the time. Get down for the cake and a nickel per dime. Nickels in them dimes, adding up to dollars. Whip older than me, 6'4" Impala. This can happen and that can too. Remember, make the money and don't let it make you. And life changes, like mood swings. With that said, I'm open my eyes to new things. I'ma keep doing me, do you pimpin'? I'ma keep doing bad cause it's so tempting.
Uh-oh, I'ma keep doing me. I gotta do what's best for me. Uh-oh, I'ma keep being strong. I gotta make it out, I've been waiting too long. Uh-oh, I'ma keep doing me. I gotta do what's best for me. Uh-oh, I'ma be strong. I gotta make it out, I've been waiting too long.
I just want to thank everybody that got that APBT Magazine. Man, y'all been keeping it so lit. Them haters is mad, bro. I'm telling you, man. You want to see something funny? Go look at them haters. They still trying to figure out how we did it, man. How did we do it? How did we do it? Are we in there, man? Let me make sure. Are we in there, man? Let me make sure. Okay, we good. We good, man. I just checked it out. We good. Um, Super Fresh Kennels. He said, I gotta get that new magazine. Hey, man, do yourself a favor, my brother, and go get that joint. Go get that joint. It's on fire. The magazine is on fire. 1978 Lloyd in the building. Salute in the woods. 456. What up, brother? I ain't seen you in a minute. Optimi in the building. You know, we just had that good convo today, man. What up, brother? Hope you doing good. John Johnson in the building. Salute. Terrence Gooch in the building. Salute. Dickie Foster in the building. Eclectic in the building. All my guys in the building. Smash that like button. It's free. Yeah, man. A couple of you guys. Hope you guys caught that. I think we did it on a Friday though, but it was Bulldog Thursday. I think it was Bulldog Thursday over on 7-8. They over on the Patreon. Make sure you guys get over there, get your subscription so you can see those videos over there. Also hit up 7-8 Sports TV, hit his YouTube channel, give him a subscribe. You dig? I think he's almost at 100,000. We got to make sure we get there sooner than later. It's always a good thing when our people are in a good position. We should never look at it with envy or, malice or anything like that. You're looking at the lane, it's opening up. One of our guys is walking through. That should give you the amount of courage and patience and resilience that, it should take to get you through that same door. This community been here supporting for a long time, and yeah, we've been going in, man. So basically we're just looking at different things with studs, trying to pick a stud. Sometimes it could be tricky. Sometimes people know what to look for. Sometimes people don't know what to look for. For some of the new guys, I'm just going to spin this. I'm going to just spin this to, the best way I can. Give me my perspective on this. None of this stuff is and all, be all. We're not going to do that. We're not going to say that you can't do it a different way or anything. I think the beauty of the American Pit Bull Terrier and everything we do with the breed, it makes it even more beautiful that everybody can kind of do it their way, right? So we're just doing these shows. I done did 500 shows on various different things. So a lot of this content I've already covered. Okay, we might just put a different little spin on it, a little 2026 spin on it, but if you know me and you've been frequenting the channel, we're the most, basically the hardest working person in the space, I think. If you look at the body of work, with or without help, the versatility, everything that we're able to just jump in right away, and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? So when we're looking for a stud, we're looking at a stud. Age, maturity of the stud. I think that's very important. This is a major one. Okay. A dog being able to breed does not mean he's ready to be judged as a stud. This is a part that might bust people's bubble. Okay, you got this 2-year-old dog. I always use the 18-month-old dog in all my examples, but because this happens a lot. You get this 18-month-old dog, and yeah, he might be bred really, really good, right? He might have a lot of good pedigrees in the back of him. He got a lot of good dogs in the back of him that he may be pulling off. He may be pulling traits off of some of these dogs way in the back. But until that dog gets of age and of maturity, um, just because he's old enough to breed doesn't mean he's ready to be judged as a stud. Why this matters: a young dog can still be physically developing. His mindset, durability, and overall maturity may not be fully shown yet. Okay? His offspring definitely won't be proven if he's too young, right? Okay? Some dogs look promising at 18 to 24 months and then level off, change, or never fully stamp what people thought they would, right? That's very important when you're looking at the longevity of these dogs. You want to cut out the middleman. You don't want to have all the guesswork and everything carrying along when it comes to these dogs. You want to be able to jump right in and get you some good stock, right? Happy Bulldog Sunday. So check the age and the maturity on the stud. You guys do me a favor, and I always do that. I always hold people to a higher standard. It's important for the breed. Okay. Number 2, proof of offspring that are old enough to evaluate, not puppies, right? If this dog is barely 3 years old and his oldest puppies are 15, 16, 17, 18 months, 20 months old, this, in my opinion, he's not stamped as a legitimate stud. I mean, yeah, you can sell him for that. You can do all of the things and all, that make people think that you got a good stud and you got a lot of hope, and maybe he did something on your yard that's incredible. But that doesn't mean that he's a good stud. Okay. Um, um, this is probably one of the biggest points in the whole conversation. Ask, does he have offspring that are old enough to truly evaluate? Not 8 months old, not 12 months old, not they are looking good right now. People skip over this. I see a lot of people buying into somebody's dream. And sometimes this gonna go over your head. I'm not expecting everybody to really get these concepts, because something about this dog, and that most of this information, most of everything, it might come back to you, but you're gonna have to figure it out for yourself, a lot of this stuff. So even if I give you the information, it's still gonna be something that you're gonna have to figure out for yourself. I'm talking mature enough to show what they really are. You want to see multiple offspring from more than one female if possible. Offspring that have made it into adulthood. Dogs that show consistency, not just one standout pup. Right? A lot of times we do this. We say, oh yeah, this dog right here, and he only has one dog that he's ever produced, right? One is next to none, in my opinion, right? I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. I'm not gonna beat the dead horse. Yes, yes. Let me see. So, not just one standout pup. This isn't some accident waiting to happen or whatever, Um, we're looking for in number 3, consistency of production. One nice pup doesn't make a great stud. One litter doesn't make a great stud. Just because you had one litter, he bred with this one female, and then everybody thinks that he's this bona fide stud. That's not how this works. There's more to it. There's more to it than just that, right? What you're looking for, does he consistently stamp certain traits? Look at that, man. Look at this, okay? Does he throw the same type of structure, attitude, mouth, wind, athleticism, or look, right? Or is it random every time, right? Why it matters. Is this dog throwing a certain type of dog? Is he stamping? That's what a good stud is going to do, right? Not just a dog that barks. Oh yeah, he barks. He barks like his dad. Okay, that's not good enough. That's not the good enough traits that we're looking for when we're pairing and trying to get good dogs. That's not. Okay? Why it matters. You're trying to reduce guesswork. A good stud should give you a better chance of reproducing desired traits on purpose, not by accident, right? There's a lot of dogs that, they produce great by accident. They do a lot of different things by accident. You want to eliminate the guesswork, right? It's too much guessing. That's the part of it that we don't understand. We think that just because we could do this good breeding, you're clearly looking at the pedigree. You're clearly looking at all the dogs in the back of the pedigree that you can try to blame the success or blame the look or how this dog acts, or you're hoping, right? You're playing the hoping game. You're hoping that your dogs are going to turn out like the dogs in the back of the pedigree. But let me tell you, if those traits were not captured, if that dog is not displaying traits, if he's not spitting out those traits on a consistent basis, then you're just going to get one dog out of a whole bunch of dogs, bro. A whole bunch of litters, whole bunch of breedings, whole bunch of disappointment. Okay? So you want to reproduce desired traits on purpose. I want to purposefully produce good dogs on a regular basis and not every now and then, right? 4, functionality, ability. If you're breeding work in APBT, this has to matter. Questions. What can the stud actually do? Is he athletic? Is he durable? Does he have ability? intensity, intelligence, recovery, win, drive, or what traits matter to your yard? Those are questions that you can ask somebody. It shouldn't be anything illegal. It shouldn't be anything illegal. That's a simple question. Does he have these certain things? Can he physically back up the reputation? You know, that's that's something that you need to ask yourself when you're looking at these studs. And some of you guys already got studs and you already done did this stuff and you still can't answer these questions right here. So I guess when you do your next stud, you can actually ask these type of questions. You can actually see, like, wait a minute, what is this dog actually doing? I know he's off of this dog, but most important, rather than I know he's off of this dog, is can this dog hold up his end of the deal? Can he bring those traits to the table? Does he exemplify those traits? Okay? I'm just saying, bruh. Come on. Number 5, temperament, attitude, mentality. This one gets overlooked by people chasing hype. That's what we're doing. We don't care about the temperament. We don't care about the attitude. We don't care about the mentality. We just want to get in there and hopefully get something and all of this. You got to watch out for people that do this, and they'll go get some of that good blood because they want people to hit them up. They want to sell pups. People aren't stupid. Those little hand-me-down pedigrees, they're not really selling pups anymore. You got to know that the hand-me-down pedigrees and whatnot, it's not really the secret to selling puppies successfully. So they'll go grab all the good pedigrees for you. So that's what it is. Look at confidence, look at stability, look at intensity, look at nerve, look at focus, recovery from stress, kennel behavior, handling, general mindset, right? Right? Ask if he's mentally solid. Is he a dog that you would actually want more of? I think that's important, and you don't even really have to ask that. You can look at the dogs that he have on his yard. Some dudes have bred dogs 11 times, 12 times. But do they have those offspring on the yard? Are you keeping those offspring for you? Do you think they're good enough to reproduce and build a yard off of? Because when I'm buying a dog from you, that's what I'm doing. I'm building my yard off of this shit. So is it going to be good enough for me to build a yard off? Is it good enough for you to build a yard off? I wish I had some help. Come on, man. Does he have the does he have the kind of attitude that fits your program? Or what's up with his program? This is why I think getting to know people is essential. It's essential. So you can know what type of things that they tolerate and what type of things that they don't tolerate on their yard. Okay? 6, health, durability and longevity. A stud needs to be more than impressive for 6 months. He needs to be more. I'm tired of people talking about, oh yeah, he's hot for 6 months. Yeah, he's this, he's that. He did this at 6 months. He did that. That's nothing. That is nothing. If your stud is just not there yet, he's just not there yet. You got to let people know that. Like, yeah, he's bred really good. He's off of some really good animals. He might be a really good dog. It might be some historical, grifty type of shit. But you got to be 1,000 and just tell him, hey, man, this is his first breeding. I'm not guaranteeing anything because this is this dog's first breeding. That's what an honest dog man will tell you. Lamont Grant, what up, man? We had to get one in real quick. How about that? Salute to the guys. Salute to the guys. Get over there on Patreon. Go check out that live stream I did the other day. It was good. Schoolboy, Bakary, Ram, Rasta Man, 7-8, Buck City. It was going on. It was going on, right? Things to think about. Has he stayed sound? Does he hold up physically? Any recurrent health issues, skin problems, breathing issues, structural weaknesses, reproductive problems. What does longevity look like in him and behind him? Right? Do you even know what that is? I think that's very important. Do you know what longevity is? Do you know what it takes to build a yard of the magnitude that I want? Or do you think you're just going to get lucky and sell me a dog that's going to turn out to be the one? Right? Very important. Hey man, look. Hey man, you gotta dig in where you can, man. Everybody's not gonna be able to dig in. Everybody's not gonna be able to grasp information. It's gonna go over a lot of people's head, right? But I guarantee you that the person that really wants to learn and that really wants to better their situation on their yard, they're listening. The dudes that's really gonna be here, they're listening. If you're just a trendy guy popping up and popping around, then I wouldn't expect the info to penetrate anything. So what does longevity look like? Right? 7, pedigree. But more importantly, what the pedigree represents. Pedigrees matter. But not in a name-dropping way, right? If you're just name-dropping the pedigree, oh, this is Macho Buck, this is Macho Buck. Yeah, that's Macho Buck blood, but you got to understand, Macho Buck wasn't 5-6 times Macho Buck. Okay? Macho Buck was off a daughter of Mayday back to 357, a son of Buckus. That's how he was bred. He wasn't bred 100 times off of a dog. That's what you got to understand, right? So not in the name dropping way. Look for families that actually match what you're trying to build. What is this family actually trying to do? What is this? Does it match? Right? That's why I like families over anything. I go after a family of dogs because I think it just gives me a little better odds of getting something good, because if the family is good as a whole, then the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. In my humble opinion, right? Proven crosses behind the dog. Traits that run through the family. What is sire and dam litters, close relatives actually produce or showed? What have these dogs produce? The dam, the sire, from different situations, right? Litter mates, what have they done? How good are they? Is this dog an anomaly? I don't want an anomaly. When I'm looking for a good stud, I'm not looking for some anomaly, something that, trying to throw something that he's actually not even capable of, right? I want to breed to something that's fully capable of giving me the desired traits that I'm looking for. So when I take that home, my dogs can act like that. My dogs can be like that, right? If I got to spend an extra $500 instead of get the discount, or do the puppy deal with somebody because you don't even care, he's off of some dog. Oh wow, yeah, that dog has 100 of those. I'm looking for the best 2 or 3 out of those 100, right? That's what I'm looking for, right? Reputation, but verify it. Reputation matters only if it's real, right? If he has a real reputation, if this dog is who they say it is, or is it just you heard it, somebody else told you, and then we just sweep it under the rug like nothing happened. Questions. Who is speaking highly of this dog, right? What other guys are actually using this? Not some little mystery dudes that just pop up or that don't have a program themselves, or just, who believes in this dog? Right? Is it people you respect? Is it firsthand knowledge? Or just social media noise? Is the dog respected because of what he's done or produced, or because he's being marketed hard? Right? Just a few things to think about, man. Salute everybody in the chat. Hit the like button. It's free. I guarantee you it's free. If you hit that like button, I guarantee you it won't charge you a dime. That part. Smash the like button. Throw a dog a bone. You dig? You feel me? Okay. Um, Yeah, so is this dog just marketed really hard, or is he really good? I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend, right? Compatibility with your female and your program. A good stud is generally is not automatically a good stud for you, right? You got to make sure it's compatible to what you got. Right? You got this little short, squatty dog. You're trying to make some dog with some length, and you just going crashing your head trying to breed the uh, more short, squatty dogs like yours that don't even have no type of production record, haven't produced anything significant. Then guess what? You're consistently gonna be on a treadmill when it comes to these dogs. Like my boy dog shit. Louis Vuitton. Louis Villain. Louis Villain. It's 500 to feed one dog all year. Yeah, you're gonna be wasting your bread. You're gonna be wasting your bread, you know. It's generally not a stuff for you. What does my female lack? I really don't like the lack part, but I guess in everybody's program, somebody's got to be lacking something, right? Especially when you're just starting out, you might be lacking something. I've particularly gotten to a situation where a lot of the dogs, they're not really lacking anything. They're capable of bringing all the good things to the table. So I really don't look at lack as that, but if you can look at it or you want to enhance something, I wouldn't say that word lack, right? What does this stud truly bring to the table? Is he going to compliment her or just duplicate weaknesses? That's the hidden one right there. I can do a whole show off of that. Is this stud going to compliment her or just duplicate weaknesses? Right? We get this a lot. We do these breedings. We see these average dogs. They pack, you know, piling up, different that. They're not this, they're that. People say, "Oh, he's a brood dog," or he's used for breed. Look at how he's bred. He's used for brood dog. He'll be a brood dog. No, he'll be another duplication of weaknesses. That's what he'll be. That's for sure what he'll be. Yeah, you might get a sprinkle here, a sprinkle there of a good dog, and I tell you, don't be a prisoner of a moment. Just because a dog throws you one or two good dogs, then you think that he's worth impregnating 50 dogs. No, he's not worthy of impregnating 50 dogs because he's only produced two good dogs in his whole damn career. If you want to give him a chance, go ahead. There's enough peddling going on, and I love it. People do what they do. I love it. People getting out there, getting outside the box, getting it. So you'll be able to do what you need to do with them. But that's not going to be for somebody that I feel is going to be the next best thing, smoking the next young guy that comes up and makes an impact and really has a bloodline that we're going to be talking about for 20 years. I think they're going to be talking about the Michael Myers dogs for 20 years. I think so. Maybe not. Maybe not, but I think so. Right? It's been a long fucking time and they're still talking about it. So for the next guy that wants to step up and have his dogs being mentioned, being on that level, because there's at least an inkling of somebody that gave a fuck about those dogs enough to say something about them and pass that word on to the next guy and the next guy and the next guy. Word of mouth gets around and travels, right? Smash the like button, is free. Musician, what up? See y'all, man. See y'all lurking. Burning Star, what up? You know. Uh does he help move your yard toward a goal? Or am I just breeding because he's available, right? That's a question you got to ask yourself, you know. Compatibility with your female and your program, right? Not only with that female, but the needs of your program. If you need to have these dogs in order to create something in your program, you know about what these dogs produce or the stock, phenotypes, different things. You know about what's going on with these dogs. Okay? We're getting there. We're getting there. And 10. Is a dog actually better than what you already have access to? You got to ask yourself that question on a Bulldog Sunday. You dig? Is the dog actually better than what you already have access to? Is he a stronger? Um, is he a strong closer for your program? Is he a strong closer? Right? You get a stud. I'm not trying to get the weak shit. I mean, if I already got something better, or I got access to something better, that's what I should be breeding to, right? So when you're doing a stud, you're actually putting that dog not on a pedestal, but you're putting him in high regard. It's like, okay, I could do these breedings, and sometimes these females, when they get of age, and you got a good solid producing female, you can't just breed her with anybody. Every dog shouldn't be worthy to breed with your female if she's put in a little bit of work, right? Ask yourself, am I going outside for this breeding? What does this dog offer that my own stock or my close circle doesn't? Right? What does that dog offer? You got close friends. We got networking buddies that we deal with on a regular basis. If I'm going to breed to this dog, I want to make sure it's right for me, right? Just because this dog is a 10 and he checks all the boxes, that doesn't mean that he's going to better your particular situation. You got to understand compatibility it has a lot to do with why the breeding worked and why it didn't work. Why those dogs fit good in his program, but this guy over here, he didn't find much use for him. Right? Vad Kennels, my guy. What up, Vad? Salute to you, my brother. Let's get another APBT Magazine going on with Vad Kennels. We need that. Put a 1 in the chat if you need that. Volume 6. We already on volume 6. Salute to everybody in volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5. Huh? Huh? This ain't just a magazine. It's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print. Is he truly an upgrade or a strategic Peace. Or am I getting caught up in conversation, hype, friendship, or pedigree worship? Ask yourself when you got time. Okay? Ask yourself. You dig? Let me see. And don't get duped out here, man. Don't get duped for your bread. I had this one up there the other day. It was hilarious. Don't get duped. Right? A lot of dudes talk about these studs, and to me, they're not studs, bruh. See, this is why motherfuckers piss me off, man. This is why motherfuckers piss me off, dog. You know why? Because they think everybody's stupid. They think that just because I don't want to be a D student in dog breeding, a fucking D student, that's the way it's gonna be, and I'm just gonna be cool with all this mediocrity. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, buddy. Oh no. Go get that APBT Magazine on Amazon.com right now. 1 through 5 is out. You dig? You know what it is. Smash the like button. If you already got an APBT Magazine, man, I appreciate you keeping up with it. And if you got all 5, goddammit, if you got all 5, I remember them haters. Who remembers the haters? I don't just do it for haters, but damn it, them haters, man, they motivate me a lot. You know, I remember they was like, oh man, where's the magazine at? You ain't got the magazine now. So what's up now, pussy? Vagina? Vagina face? What's up now? It's time to get the fuck down or lay down, bro. I told y'all about fucking with Debo. We got more to come. More sauce, more magazines to come. More stories, more historical moments. Right? More advertisement. Collaborating, even dudes that jump ship, you know, we'll fuck with you. We'll fuck with you just because we got a good heart. Forgive them, for thou didn't know what they were doing. Going against the fucking grain. I get it. You don't recognize a gift horse when you see one. Okay? You just not, you know, you're good, but you're not polished. You want your yard to be polished. You want something significant. He said his number 2 is different. See, this number 2 on this screen, you got to get that directly from me. That's one of the collector's items. So he's got to go get the number 1 from me, and he's got to go get the number 2 from Amazon, because he has the number 1. That's the 1 of 1. No. Okay, that's the 1 of 1. He's got to go get the reloaded. He's got to go get the reloaded. We just jacked it. Reloaded. You know. Hazel White Devil, what up, man? Yeah, he said you get a real free game. Come on. You know, I can't take it with me when I'm gone, man. I can't take it with me. But while I'm here, we can get this. One day they're going to chop up what I'm saying, and they're going to be like, damn, this guy really could hold his own with the best of them. This guy really could hold his own with the best one. I'm just telling you guys, don't get duped around, because a lot of people weren't thinking about this. They think about it now. They think about hybrid vigor now. But just 18 months ago, motherfuckers didn't know what that shit was. Right? So when you're dealing with guys that already know this shit, it makes your job a whole lot easier, bro. Because you know this guy's obsessed with picking the right traits, picking the right dogs, picking the right situation for your program. You know, he's not bullshitting. He's not bullshitting, bro. He's not bullshitting, bro. He's not bullshitting, bro. You know? He's not a pedigree grifter, bruh. All that pedigree grifting going on. Huh? What the fuck? All that grifting. His name's gonna be King Griffey Jr. King Griffey Jr. Because he's grifty. Baking them pears, trying to stay afloat. Trying to stay afloat. Got the tattoo on, say trust no one. But really the one that you can't trust is him. Fake it till you make it, man. You know, you're in it for the wrong thing. He can't possibly be worried about traits. You know? He's trying to crack you so he can go get some more tattoos. Right? King Griffey Jr. You know? Then we got the blind leading the blind. We got the blind leading the blind. You know who that is. That's Grimace. That's Grimace right there. Grimace, I saw you. Grimace, I'm not going to say your name, Grimace. You know who you are, Grimace. Somebody asked for one of them pups. Somebody asked for one of them pups. Cracking Kennels told him to hit the inbox up, and you hit him up. Oh, you don't want that stuff. Tagged him. You tagged the man and said, man, you don't want to buy that stuff, man. Bro, is it getting that hard over there, man? I guess them dick pulling contests, them motherfuckers don't last long, do they? You're just not on my level, dog. If we was in the same area, you'd be a goddamn clown, bruh. Blind leading the blind. You guys don't know nothing about dogs, bruh. Keep buying dogs. You don't know nothing about dogs. Maybe one day you learn about dogs. Right? I get more knowledge up here bullshitting, smoking a motherfucking joint than you motherfuckers could ever give. We are not the same, homie. We ain't the same, homie. Man, hype these videos. Get these videos up. Get these videos up. I don't know when I'm back on my consistent shit. I don't know. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. Get them magazines. I think this next one I'm going to do a free puppy giveaway for this next magazine. So you have to get a magazine in order to be able to enter. But there'll be a series of something. It'll be something, a code or something that you're going to have, you know, and we want to verify that you actually bought that volume 6. It's gonna be some kind of way, or when you win, we got a FaceTime. You show that volume 6, or take a picture with you and volume 6. It got to be some kind of threshold. Because I'm a very generous guy. I feel that this is the type of game where, hey man, sometimes you got to stick together, bro. So when you're tired of having average ass shit, because you're dealing with people that just gonna breed the balls off the dogs anyway. They're not caring about traits because they just selling them. You can't focus on traits unless you keep a large number of your dogs to be from the beginning. I'm not saying at the end or in the middle, but for the beginning of your duration, breeding these animals. If you want to capture traits better than the next man, keep your dogs. Keep them in close quarters so that you can analyze them and make plays. Plays that work. Okay? Plays that work. Smash the like button. Get the APBT Magazine on Amazon.com. We killed it this month, bro. We killed it this month. There's still 2 more days left. The magazine sales are still coming in. And we stomped it this month. We stomped it for this month. So we're going to stomp it for next month. Right? And keep building up. Keep building up. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to go backwards. We're trying to keep building up. You know? You know? You know what I'm saying? So, look at some of this, what I shared with you today to help you strategize. And so that these studs need you, right? These studs need you. You got to get back to you. It's about you and your yard. Don't never forget that. Don't never forget that, bro. You're bringing something good to the table that you analyze and you feel like is up to the standard. You're breeding that dog, and you can be picky about it. If that dog is too young, you can say, you know what? I'm going to wait 2 more years of those breedings that you've been selling. I'm going to wait 2 more years to see how those dogs actually turned out. Because you might not be missing nothing. That's my thing. And even worse, you could be building nothing. Okay. Anyway, Bulldog Sunday, Buck City. I'm out.
Might say I will, but I really won't. Thoughts going back and forth, so I need to smoke. I believe I don't. Had too many fears, only 2. It's the me, gotta leave my daughter here. Out looking, so I'm looking down at my life. Sorta like a guardian angel of Jesus Christ. I called my dad last night, I needed advice. Had a convo about when your feelings ain't right or ain't feeling right. Can't let my life go downtown like pipe. let there be light. Gotta pedal through life like I'm on a bike. Mama never raised no punk, so I gotta fight. Yeah, I'm trying to build my dynasty. Soon I can leave Rihanna with my legacy. Like I'm on the court and the whole crowd's looking. I never been a quitter, so I'ma keep pushing.
Uh-oh, I'ma keep doing me. I gotta do what's best for me. Uh-oh, I'ma keep being strong. I gotta make it out, I've been waiting too long. Uh-oh, I'ma keep doing me. I gotta do what's best for me. Uh-oh, I'ma be strong. I gotta make it out, I've been waiting too long.
Long awaited, but I grind for it. I'm trying to get my planets and put them in orbit. I'm on some new shit, out with the old. I need the platinum, but I will settle for gold. I'm trying to feed my life up. Million nigga, but haters still try to knock 'em. I need money all the time. Get down for the cake and a nickel per dime. Nickels in them dimes, adding up to dollars. Whip older than me, 6'4" Impala. This can happen and that can too. Remember, make the money and don't let it make you. And life changes like mood swings. With that said, I'm open my eyes to new things. I'ma keep doing me, do you pimpin'? I'ma keep doing bad cause it's so tempting.
Uh-oh, I'ma